We've all seen games against ChatGPT, but I decided to try it out myself. First up, I did a little bit of a warm-up game and I noticed that he left checkmate in one hanging on the first move. So I played Queen F7 checkmate. Now he congratulated me on the win, but I decided to play another game, taking it a little bit easier on him this time. And that game is the game you're about to see. So starting off in the beginning, nothing really much happened, you know, just normal Queen's Gambit. Now, I just want to explain this move that I played. I have an excuse for this. So this is hangs a knight, but luckily he played knight takes e4. Yeah, no, I said that correct. Knight takes e4. He literally said knight takes e4. Was he taking? I don't know, nothing except air. So free knight. But for this I gotta go to a different board because this is where the game took a turn for the worst. We are now at move 12 and he played d takes e4. A pawn coming back to life and taking my knight. Now I was, you know, a little confused, but I thought like, oh, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. So I continued trading the knight, trading off the bishops, and instead of actually taking with the pawn, which would be a reasonable option, he played king f. He played king f8. So I was like, okay, let's trade down and take the pawn of b7. Here he actually played a pretty good move, pinning my bishop to the pawn. I decided to take another pawn on the e4 square. And here he played the incredible move of a knight takes e4. I mean, that's just insane. I completely missed that knight. I don't know how. It's like he just spawned in or something. But yeah, I continued playing b3. Then he decided to play bishop f6. I'm not even gonna question that. That's normal bishop movement. I played rook b1 and he played knight c3, attacking my rook. I moved my rook up and here he takes my bishop, according to him.
Are you serious?
That's what he said. Well, I don't have a bishop. It's whatever. So I continued playing rook c2. Now he played rook d8 instead of actually taking the free pawn. It's alright. So here I was like, let's get rid of some pieces. So here he decided to take the trade, or rather a weird trade, because he said here, I'm capturing your bishop with my rook. I don't know which rook can move in a diagonal, but it's a legal move, so I don't care. I continue to play, of course, rook takes b2, and here he played rook d1 checkmate.
No.
Or at least that's what he claimed. Now, I wasn't taking this bullshit. I said, no, rook takes d1. And here was like, oh, I'm sorry. Apologies for my confusion. So he moved back and he decided to play rook d1 check. I'm confused, but I continued playing. I just took the rook and he played rook d1 check. I'm not making this up. He played rook d1 check. Now, at this point, I was just kind of done with it. And I decided if he can make random moves, then so can I. Because it's literally checkmate. I don't have a single move. But he said rook d1 check. So I can still take with a piece. So I decided to play e takes d1. And he claimed, oh, that's a good move. Promoting your pawn to a queen. I will respond with rook takes d1 check. So I decided to play f takes d1, rook takes d1 check, g takes d1, rook takes d1. This is just getting out of hand. It's just weird. So I just went king g2. He went rook d2. He didn't even say it was a check. I was like, I have to take because it's technically a check, even though he doesn't say it's a check. So here he played another incredible move. Instead of taking with the knight, he takes with the e-pawn.
I'm dying. Help me.
Fair. Totally fair. So yeah, I played king d2 and here he took my bishop with another bishop. I don't know which bishop. The bishop was already dead in its grave. So I went no, screw this. Oh yeah, I also know that it is check, but he did not realize that. But here I just took his knight. I straight up took his knight. I did not care anymore. We were just playing war. This is not chess anymore. This is ascended to a higher level of game. I don't really know what to call it, but I was just having a war with ChatGPT. So in this move, after taking his knight on e4, ChatGPT decided to play bishop takes a3. I responded with bishop takes a3. Oh, and now it's check. Ooh, that's truly amazing. Here he wanted to play rook takes a2. It would have allowed it if his king wasn't in check. I mean, that's a total nonsense move. So I was like, okay, well, that's not possible. It's a check. So he decided to move his king to f8. He moves out of the check by moving into the check. Did he like think he jumped or something to like avoid the check or something? I don't know how this works. After trying again 2 times, he decided he wanted to jump anyway. So at this point, I was just kind of done with it and I just took his king.
Up, the floor just cracked. I believe I might fall.
At least so I thought, because his son took the crown and killed my bishop. He slaughtered him in cold blood. King takes f8. It's strange, but you know, I should have slaughtered his entire family, not just the king itself. You know, a great blunder by me and just truly incredible how I missed that move. But yeah, king takes a5 here because I was once again just, again, this is not chess anymore, okay? It's just gone too far. So after that, he played king to e7. I played b4. Here he played king d6. I responded with king a6, which is actually not a good move. King c7. I responded with king a7, king c6. I played king a6. He played king to b5.
Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm.
I don't know how this works, but I said fine, but if you do that, I played b5.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I know king is gone, but I didn't take his king. I only put his pawn on top of his king. So he moved out of the way with king a5. I proceeded to play b6. In this position, he played the move king a5, literally just staying in his place. I was like, sure, but I'll go b7. Here she claimed I've promoted my pawn to a queen, which is not the case. I need to be on the 8th rank, not the 7th rank. But we're not playing chess anymore. I could have just promoted to a queen after he said that. I didn't care. There he just straight up took my king. He just straight up took my king. He doesn't even clarify what he took. Probably because he knows what he just did. So I was like, no, if you take my king, I'll take your king. I killed his son right here with another son, I guess. I don't know how that works. But here it was like, okay, fine. King b5. So here I promoted to a queen and he responded with king c5. Here we had a little bit of a scramble. Queen e5, king d6. I decided to not take his king. I was like, no, I want to actually checkmate this guy. So I took the pawn, king e6. I went queen takes h7.
A few moments later.
King e6, and here he played the exceptional move of sacrificing his king.
Do it! Come on! Kill me! I'm here!
And I took the trade and I said queen takes g5 checkmate. That's the game. I won the war against ChatGPT in one of the weirdest games of chess I have ever played in my entire life. But I felt like it was worth it. It was fun. Hope you enjoyed and see ya.